Off and running, everybody. Welcome to this live Saturday edition of Thoroughbred Action on this May the 23rd from Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you once again in our clubhouse studios. We've got 11 races getting the Memorial Day holiday weekend in full swing here and underway at Gulfstream Park. 11 races on the broadcast tonight. Our triumphant full card return to the turf course. The grass course, by the way, listed as good. The main track was fast. Sunny skies for as far as the eye could see. Now let's get it going. In fact, the opening race on the afternoon is the first of 6 turf races on the program. We'll go a mile and a 16th with this 3 and up $25,000 to $20,000 maiden claimer. Pete Aiello standing by in the booth with the call of race 1.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start at the inside for Cardiac Kid. Moving up on the outside. Here's speed from Ringle Bell being put into play. Officer Country is between horses and Apache's trying to work over. Oxburger is toward the rail with Rags for Britches in the 2-path and Budget Buster 3 wide. Waterwall is widest of all with Lacoste in tight and checking off heels down toward the rail. Just ahead of him went Lime Teeny, 2 better than 48 straight, and Plenum is not being persevered with in the early stages, a long way behind. Around the first turn and heading into the backstretch run. The leader is Ringle Bell, on top by 2, Officer Country second. Cardiac Kid is well spotted at the inside, third from Apache and Rags for Britches. Then Oxburger out the rail in the blue colors, only about 4 lengths behind. Waterwall is wide on the course. Lime Teeny is between horses, a length better than Lacoste. Moving on his outside and Budget Buster, 2 better than 48 straight. And again, far back to Plenum. The opening half mile was 48 seconds flat as they go to the far turn run. With the advantage, it's Ringle Bell on top, and he's got him stacked and packed behind him. In the 2-lane Officer Country, Waterwall is next. From between horses and trying to run on is Apache, swooping out wide. Who is that? That's Lime Teeny. Lime Teeny making a big move on the outside all the way up to challenge for the lead. Meanwhile, Cardiac Kid stayed put at the rail and now has no place to go. Rags for Britches is next. Oxburger was also held up in traffic. Lacoste tries to follow somebody with a quarter of a mile left to go. Officer Country and Lime Teeny come away on top. It's Lime Teeny outside, Officer Country toward the rail. Budget Buster and Cardiac Kid are loose. Lacoste from the back. Rags for Britches up the rail. But Cardiac Kid is charging hard under Victor LeBron, and Cardiac Kid has hit the front. Cardiac Kid moving away to win it, and win it by 2 in the end. Budget Buster second, Lacoste third, then Rags for Britches, and 48 straight. They're up. From between horses, Pump Room, and on the outside, Imperial Greatness, both away quickly. Moving through at the inside is Macho Doro with Capitan Fofo nearest the inside. As they run out of the chute, it's now Macho Doro to do battle with Imperial Greatness. Their heads apart, working 2.5 better than Capitan Fofo, then Pump Room. Out wide and Honor This. Widest of all is Voices in the Darkness in the red and black cow colors, about 5 lengths behind, while widest of all. Next at the rail in Money House, 2 better than Concilium and Sky's Sun. Wilshire Diamond is second last, and Long Shot Amazing Moment is last of all, with 5 furlongs left to race. Macho Doro on top by 2.5. Imperial Greatness is second. Capitan Fofo on the outside now into second. Back to fourth goes Pump Room, and Pump Room has been taken out of the race. Number 5, Pump Room, has been pulled up as Voices in the Darkness moves up on the outside, and he's all the way up into third. Back to fourth is Imperial Greatness. Money House at a 1 pace. Honor This is on his outside. Then Concilium and Wilshire Diamond with 5/16 to go. Macho Doro and jockey Victor LeBron bidding for an early double sweep. They lead by 2. Voices in the Darkness up on the outside now second. Capitan Fofo is back to third. Wide on the course, Wilshire Diamond. Concilium is next toward the rail. 3/4, 1:11 and 3, less than a quarter of a mile to go. Macho Doro still leads by 2.5. Voices in the Darkness tries to track him down with less than an eighth to go. These 2 are well clear of the others. Macho Doro right up against the rail. Voices in the Darkness out in the center. Macho Doro maintains his lead. Macho Doro in front. Second, Voices in the Darkness. Third was Concilium. Fourth is Capitan Fofo. Then Honor This.
simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. Last in, first out. Let's be honest, gets the first call, but Smitten for Smitty is on the go, and Smitten for Smitty clears off now, leads a length and a quarter. Let's be honest is on the far outside, and at the inside, my sister's keeper. Gray Jasmine is in the red colors between horses, 2.5 better than Well Brush My Tooth, and Beyond Magic is last. They go to the half-mile point. Smitten for Smitty has the advantage. At the inside, my sister's keeper tries to secure the rail. 3 wide, let's be honest. On from fourth, Well Brush My Tooth. Back to fifth, Gray Jasmine. And Beyond Magic's at the back. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. 3 furlongs left to race. Smitten for Smitty leads by half a length. Let's be honest. Working hard to try to get on term second. Far outside, Well Brush My Tooth is in stride third. My sister's keeper hunts racing room from fourth. Then Beyond Magic and Gray Jasmine as they run to the top of the stretch. 46 and 1 for the opening half mile. Well Brush My Tooth storming up on the outside to take the advantage. At the rail, my sister's keeper tries to rally for a slice. Let's be honest, not going down without a fight. She's coming again now. Let's be honest, raising another effort at Well Brush My Tooth. Well Brush My Tooth digging. Let's be honest, surging. Let's be honest, getting up. Let's be honest would not take no for an answer, and she got the job done. Well Brush My Tooth second. My sister's keeper third. Gray Jasmine fourth in 112 flat. And they're off. Uneventful beginning. Soon after the start, that was Lola Wants, who went looking for an advantage. Up on the outside, Liza. She has speed today. Away in the top flight is Up to Daisy Do. Zayas angles over with the big favorite Witch Hunter. She's now fourth. She knows the drill races between horses. Then at the inside, Up to Daisy Do. Water Wizard on her outside. Tugging while on the far outside is Zandria's. In between horses goes Dakota Beach. Second last is Amber Princess and Crystalina's. Last of all today, after the opening quarter went in just 24 and 3. It's Liza in front by a length now over Witch Hunter, who's in the 3-lane while second. She knows the drill is back to third, moving out the rail. That's Up to Daisy Do into fourth. Lola Wants is backpedaling out the outside and Zandria's, then Water Wizard and Dakota Beach. 3 back to Amber Princess, and Crystalina is last. 47 and 3 for the opening half mile. Liza has the lead, but Witch Hunter is on the attack now, and Witch Hunter's within the neck of the top. She knows the drill is still third. Up to Daisy Do fourth. Zandria's is driven well fifth. Water Wizard with an inside lane, about 6 lengths off the pace setter with 5/16 left to run. It's Witch Hunter let out a notch and strides to a clear lead. Up to Daisy Do on the outside of her, tries to get after her second. From the back, Crystalina is rolling. Water Wizard's going to get through on the rail. Many chances here. Witch Hunter with work to do. Off the turn with a length advantage. Crystalina musters a rally on the outside. Water Wizard is next with Up to Daisy Do. Final 16th of a mile. It's Witch Hunter still in front. Crystalina's made a long sustained run to get into second, but Witch Hunter is clear. Witch Hunter lives up to the billing, and she wins by 3. Crystalina was second. Up to Daisy Do third. Water Wizard was fourth, and then Zandria's to complete the high five. And they're off. A level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Mr. Discretionary to put a neck on top on his outside. It's Could Be moving to challenge, moving between horses and hot and heavy. Down at the inside, the man behind the man. Mid-flight early and 3 wide is Remember the Main. Saving ground at his inside goes American Ninja. Then back to the outside, a bit wide is Philo. Just to his inside goes the Mighty Judge. And then it's back to Projected. He's on hold while second last. The early trailer is Crowned to the Gold. Around the first turn they go with the advantage, Mr. Discretionary. In front, 3/4 of a length. Could Be is their second. Hot and Heavy now third. The Man behind the Man. Lime colors at the inside. Then it's a length and a half back to the team of American Ninja. And on his outside, Remember the Main. Philo is very wide on the course. He's 4 or 5 deep at this stage with differential right to his inside. Meanwhile, securing the 2 lane is the Mighty Judge. 2 better than the favorite Projected. He's last in the main flight. And then it's a gap of 5 to Crown to the Gold. Half a mile to the finish through a 47-3 opening half mile. Mr. Discretionary has been in front from the outset. He maintains it, a length and a half advantage. Second is Could Be. Hot and Heavy comes out of the pack to take third. Philo has been wide on both turns. He's up to fourth. Kick starting while way wide is the favorite Projected. He's moving up on the outside, down to the inside and trying to rally the Mighty Judge. Then back to Remember the Main and American Ninja. As they move to the top of the stretch, they're 3 across the course here. Hot and Heavy, 3 wide and on the go. Mr. Discretionary cuts the corner and tries to fight back. Second, Projected is on a grind while on the stand side. The Mighty Judge is next toward the rail, less than an eighth to go. Hot and Heavy, Mr. Discretionary, down the center, a late run from Remember the Main. Angling is the Mighty Judge, also their American Ninja. They come home for the wire. Everyone's across the course, but the winner is Remember the Main. Remember the Main and Hector Barrios on the board at 30-1. And they're off. A good start for Get the Money Bernie and I'm a Pharaoh. They're the first 2 out, well connected away in the top flight, and War Detonator moves up down toward the inside. My First Grammy is an early 5th, and it's a length back to Man of Honor, together with Hidden Style. 3 back to the trailer, Curlingo. Down the backstretch they go. I'm a Pharaoh working in the 2-path with a neck advantage over Get the Money Bernie. Spotted third is well connected down at the inside, and War Detonator, he's in the 2-path now. That leaves the rail open for Man of Honor. My First Grammy's lost a spot, a neck in front of Hidden Style, and 3 back to Curlingo. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. The opening quarter was just 23 seconds flat, but the pace picks up noticeably now as Well Connected bids up outside of I'm a Pharaoh for the top. War Detonator is a driven third. Get the Money Bernie is backpedaled up on the inside, and Man of Honor trying to run home as these top 2 continue to battle. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Well Connected getting the better end of the deal here as he now has a half-length advantage over I'm a Pharaoh, who's put to pressure and trying to kick back. Into the clear, Man of Honor from third with less than a 1/4 mile to go. Up front, Zayas and Well Connected, an 1/8 of a mile from home and 2 on top. Back to second, I'm a Pharaoh, Man of Honor trying to catch him, but nobody's going to catch Well Connected. Well Connected, Maker and Zayas to start the Rainbow Six at 7-1. They won by 4. I'm a Pharaoh dug in for second. Third was Man of Honor, and War Detonator finished 4th in 1:16 flat. And they're off. Public Safety off a step slow. Factorino and Miami Crockett, the first 2 out. Legendary Prince runs with them on the outside. These 3 are 2 better than the team of Surprise Factor and Remaster. Widest of all in Master Day, then Jade's Jelly, and Public Safety is last. Half a mile from the finish, Miami Crockett working hard to clear Legendary Prince, and he has a lead of a length now. Legendary Prince in hand while second. Factorino is third. In between horses, Remaster now fourth. Master Day picking it up 3 wide fifth. 2 back to Surprise Factor, then Jade's Jelly, and Public Safety at the back. They run around the far turn to the top of the stretch. It's Miami Crockett, hounded every step of the journey by Legendary Prince, who comes to call. These two off the turn, 2 better than an improving Remaster as they're at the 8th pole. On the inside, it's still Miami Crockett trying to turn away Legendary Prince. Miami Crockett is very game. Legendary Prince trying to press past. Legendary Prince hits the lead now, and Legendary Prince goes 2 for 2 on turf. Miami Crockett second, Remaster third, Surprise Factor finish fourth, then Jade's Jelly. And they're up. Great start for Sir Seamus as he's moving over from his high draw to have an advantage over our King Leonardo, who moves to take second. Up between horses goes Devoted Kitten, and Blue Sky Kitten is spun wide on the course. Speed Gracer into the top flight. He's now fourth. Down at the inside, and King Leonardo was with the leaders at the start, but he shuffled back a touch now. Moving on his outside, and Bold Painter in between horses goes Mystical Moon. Out wide of him is Volubile. He's 3 or 4 deep. 2 back to Verdict is in, then Great R's Resolve, and at the back, Colin a winner. In the charge around the first turn, the leader is now Sir Seamus by a length and a half. Blue Sky Kitten is there second toward the inside. That's Bunyan Zaxxon early third. Gap of 3 to Speed Gracer, who's now fourth. Up on the outside goes Mystical Moon. In between horses in Bold Painter, 2 better than Devoted Kitten, who's in no hurry to this stage. Volubile bids up on his outside. Then Verdict is in, and King Leonardo. Great R's Resolve still at the back, and Colin a winner is still last through a 47 3/2 mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Sir Seamus on top by 2. Blue Sky Kitten coming under a ride, but losing second to Mystical Moon, who's now bidding up 3 wide. Backpedaling is Bunyan Zack. Speed Gracer is underway. Volubile from the back. Barrios trying to find some racetrack for Devoted Kitten. He's about 6 lengths off the lead. Verdict is in, is wide on the course. 2 better than King Leonardo with less than a quarter of a mile to go. 3/4, 1:11 It's Sir Seamus the target. Sir Seamus in front by 2. Second, Mystical Moon down the center, and Volubile with Speed Gracer. Final 16th of a mile, Sir Seamus responding to urging from Jaramillo and still in front. Mystical Moon can't reach him, nor can anybody else. Sir Seamus goes gate 2 wire. Second was Mystical Moon, up third Devoted Kitten, and then Speed Gracer and Volubile. And they're up. A clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Front-Loaded who went looking for an advantage, but the veteran Why Are You Awesome is up to engage. Up on the outside, High Riverside is an early third. At the rail in Malibu Max. Splitting rivals, My Friend Flavin, and it's a gap of 3 to the early trailers, Sergeant Drive. Down the backstretch they go, going to the opening quarter station. Why Are You Awesome leads by half a length. Front-Loaded on the outside is second. At the rail, Malibu Max is now third. My Friend Flavin's in the 2-path fourth. High Riverside 3 wide while fifth. And closing ground on the top flight, the trailer is Sergeant Drive. The entire field separated by 4.5 lengths in the run half a mile from the finish. With the advantage, Why Are You Awesome by neck. Up on the outside, it's Front-Loaded. Looking for rail running is Malibu Max. My Friend Flavin is in range here for Torres, only 2.5 lengths behind. High Riverside ridden but not responding. And still at the back is Sergeant Drive. 5/16 from home. Front-Loaded comes away to engage the early leader. Why Are You Awesome, who's back to second. Malibu Max had to work into the clear. He's moving up on the outside of the leader now with a quarter of a mile left to go. Off the turn on the stretch drive, here comes Malibu Max. Let go by Victor LeBron to challenge Front-Loaded, and he runs past. It's Malibu Max who hits the front. Back to second is Front-Loaded. They're kicking well clear of the others, led by Why Are You Awesome. In deep stretch, 3 for Victor LeBron. Malibu Max, too good. Second is front-loaded. Very good battle for third. I think it's my friend Flavin up third in the ninth. And they're off. Second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. Last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Good start for Coop. Tries harder toward his inside. It's front-loaded, moving up on the far outside. Pay Any Price is trying to move into the top flight. Down at the inside, Christo Sky. From between horses, it's Sturgeon. Back from there and My Taiwan On. The two at the back are Frenchman Street and Wiley Peyote. It took a while for the Jet to find his feet, but he's front and center now as Pay Any Price has the lead a length and a quarter. Fully Loaded is second. Coop Tries Harder is third. Christo Sky at the inside now fourth. Back to fifth goes My Taiwan On, two better than Frenchman Street. Then it's back to Sturgeon, and the trailer is Wiley Peyote. Less than a quarter of a mile to go through the opening quarter of 21-1. It's Pay Any Price who comes off the turn with the lead. Christo Sky launching his bid on the outside into the clear. My Taiwan On loose and charging with an eighth of a mile to go. Christo Sky giving a big challenge to Pay Any Price, but My Taiwan On has dead aim on both of them, and here he comes. My Taiwan On wins and wins going away. Second, Christo Sky. Pay Any Price third. Frenchman Street fourth in 55 flat. And runners away. Good start outside for Yolanda's Pride, who's headed off for an early advantage from Merseyside, who comes away in the top flight. Moving up on the outside, and Blue Mistress makes it a party. That means Key Biscayne's going to have to angle over quickly. She did. She's now racing fourth. Down at the inside goes Prospective Diva. Then from between horses, that's Admiral's Win. Sweet Story is out 3 wide, and Sun Summers is next toward the rail. Jossain has settled nicely for Victor LeBron down at the inside. For her outside in Dinatown, 3 wide goes Looking Like a Queen. And the early trailer is the race favorite, Ghostly Beauty. She's last of all. She's only about 8 lengths behind as they head down the backstretch. Merseyside leads narrowly. Blue Mistress is up alongside second. Prospective Diva thought about shooting through at the inside, but the hole closed before Prado could get there. Yolanda's Pride is now fourth. Back to fifth goes Sun Summers. Outside in Key Biscayne. Then it's a length to Sweet Story. 3 wide and Looking Like a Queen. Admiral's Win is toward the rail. Length and a half to Dinatown. She's third last. Second last and improving Ghostly Beauty. And now the trailer is Just Sayin'. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Still anyone's race from here with Blue Mistress in front by a neck. Up on the outside, Yolanda's Pride. Dropping back is Merseyside. Down at the inside, Sweet Story looks for a way through. Sun Summers angles for racing room with Key Biscayne trying to keep her boxed in. Many chances here. Who do you like as they swarm in? Yolanda's Pride is up for the lead. Key Biscayne. Sun Summers looks for a way out. From the back, Ghostly Beauty's under a full head of steam for Bravo as it come past the 8th pole. Key Biscayne now up for a narrow lead. On the outside in Ghostly Beauty from between horses Looking Like a Queen. Sun Summers is next. Jossain and Dinatown coming home for the wire. Key Biscayne turned them all away. Key Biscayne for the money. I think Dinatown gets up second with Jossain in 134 and 4.
And that is a wrap on this Saturday edition of Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Back at it here tomorrow and Monday afternoon. Again, we have that live special holiday Memorial Day program, a 12-race card on Monday, a first race post there of about 12:50 Eastern, and we have an 11-pack here tomorrow afternoon and a first race post time of 12:50 Eastern. We'll see you then, and make sure to tune in after the card right here on Thoroughbred Action.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.